Hello everybody, Dr. Randy Wurts in Thrive Chiropractic. I'd like to talk to you about a condition known as scoliosis. Now, a scoliosis is actually a severe curvature in the spine from side to side. You need the curves in your spine from front to back. It should be forward in your neck, reverse in your mid-back where the ribs are attached, and forward in the front. But as far as scoliosis, it's a side to side and it has to have a severity. You can have curves in your spine, but not necessarily diagnosed as scoliosis. There's a 10-degree angle that's a minimum. It's a Cobb angle, and you have to be measured. And the only way to really truly determine if you have scoliosis is with an x-ray, and they have to do measurements to see if you actually have scoliosis. But regardless of that, you'll see that issues affected with posture. Now, if you were to have your child check for scoliosis, you can do it yourself. You can kind of get a suspicion of this on your own. First of all, you want to stand, you want to look at their back, and you want to check their shoulders. So you'll check their shoulders, and one might look like this. You know, they'll have one down, okay? And you want to feel the top of their hips, like right here, the top of the hips, and you want to look, and you want to get down at that level, and you want to feel the top of the hips and see if one's higher than the other. Now, if you have that, it could be a good indication that you have scoliosis. So another check is hands like this, and you just go and bend over. And what you're checking for is you want to look at the line, the furrow going down the back, that line, and you want to see if there's any curvature at all in there. Or you want to look up towards the ribs and see if the ribs are kind of up higher on the other side than the other. Those are an indication that your child could have scoliosis. Check this as soon as you can. You know, as soon as like 4 or 5. Those are it, but usually in the adolescence years, you know, when you get to 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, especially when you start hitting some puberty and growth spurts, that's a good time to check as well, because it'll start happening really fast, and young girls in particular, will really start to grow really quick. And it's important to determine this if you can, because if you get a hold of this early, it's a lot easier to take care of and somewhat correct at a younger age, rather than when people are 15 or 20, because now the bones are stopped growing, it's hard to change anything, and it can definitely affect. And over a period of time, you're going to see some issues, and people with scoliosis are going to have usually pinpoint pain. It'll be pain in the upper back area, or they'll have throughout their spine. Right next to the spine, they'll have point pain, and the ribs misalign pretty easy with these people as well. So breathing becomes an issue because you don't have the lung capacity. Digestion is another issue. And then also, you know, you have your personality affects. You know, you think you have pain all the time. That can have an effect. You're not moving correctly. So movement becomes more of an issue, more sensitive to injury. So what can you do if you think your child has scoliosis? Well, some things that you can do at home. Incorporate yoga. The important thing is to keep the spine moving and keep your spine strong. That's one of the important things you can do. Swimming's great. Hey, you go to the YMCA, that's a great way because it really focuses on flowing your back and keeping your back, and you're using your back in a different way. It's not weight bearing, but you're still gaining some muscles from that. They even find out that you even need a foot lift with your child that has scoliosis, because it'll help balance it out. Now, I say foot lift, not a heel lift, because heel, if you just put it underneath the heels, the toe will be down and it'll actually have an effect on your calf muscle. But if you raise the whole foot, you might need that there's more balance there as well. So that's something that you can definitely look into if that's the case as well. But you do have any questions with this, please let me know. The worst thing that happens is that your spine just stops moving. And if there's no flexibility in the spine, that's when it starts to deteriorate, and it leads to premature aging and degeneration for those individuals that have scoliosis. So make sure the spines keep moving. But if you do have any questions, give me a call. I'd be happy to help you in any way possible. I want you to have a wonderful day. Take care. Thanks for listening. Bye.